Okay, yep, almost done. So this is Sunny's pet portrait, and yeah, it's come out alright. Well, it did take a lot longer than I thought. No fault of Sunny, my fault. I did decide to put this background in, which obviously is a bit more complicated. But that was my decision, not his. I asked for that. But the thing that happened was obviously these pencils are very expensive, and I didn't have the right ones. This one here was perfect for kind of the mid-tone. So I had the black, I had the kind of I managed to get this color, which was more towards the thingy, but I didn't have a nice mid-tone to do what I had to do, and so that kind of caused problems. So, you know, you can see now that's the original picture. The background's like that, and this is the background here. So the grass and stuff, here. Yeah, I mean the lights on there, but I think it's coming right now. What I'm going to be doing right now, I'm just kind of neatening it up. I will be starting my next pet portrait for another one of the regular YouTubers as well. Big up to him. I'll say the name after. Thank you for letting me, letting me do it, because it's going to help me build my portfolio. Because I do actually. So what I'm doing now is that drawing it in. And now what I'm going to do is pull out the whites of the fur. So this is a technique you can use if you're thinking. So draw it in and then pull out the whites. Yeah, can you see? Right. Yeah. It's not overly complicated. So I'll just have a look at where the whites are there. And that just gives the fur a bit more of a roundish, kind of realistic look. For any artist out there, that want to kind of thingy. Yeah, I'm glad Sonny's one's turned out alright. Big up to Sonny. I didn't even know he comes from New York, man. Big up to Sonny. I'm glad his one turned out alright. I was a little bit worried at some point. I wasn't sure if I could find the right colour. I mean, the problem is, like I said before, normally what you can do is you can go down to like an art shop and just test them as you're doing it. And with YouTube, because of this coronavirus, obviously I have to order it, and each one's £12.50. So if I make a mistake, yeah, it's a bit annoying. So I did make a mistake with the first two, but I've kept them because I'll need them for different tones anyway, so they're going to come in use in the future. But the other ones worked out well. Like I said, I'm happy with the kind of medium brown, and hopefully I can get this posted out to him soon. I just want to kind of keep it for a little bit, just so that obviously I can show the original. I'll scan it as well and get a print made. Then I can set. I think once I got 3 pets, I can set my little website up. I think 3 is alright, as well. Like I said, I mean I could just keep on drawing, kind of like, what's it called, stock photos like the other one, but there's nothing like a real pet portrait of somebody's car. I might do 1 or 2 more cute ones like that other one, obviously, because it is a good photo. And I'll leave my email at the bottom. If you want me to do your pet portrait, I'll do a very good deal during the beginning times. Once I've got enough to kind of like show my talent and what I can do, then I'm just going to go back to full. I want to go up to full price. Most of these I've done at a big discount. In fact, this one here, obviously big up to Sunny because he's the first. I've actually, if I was to put this in normally, this background, because of the amount of time it took, I would have to increase the price. But with this one, I just left it. I was like, all right, let me just do it and add it in, because it's actually going to benefit me as well. And big up to Sunny, he's a big supporter. So yeah, it's nice. So I'm actually just listening. I don't know. The problem is when I'm doing this, I'm actually sitting here listening to live streams and stuff. I'll watch back the live stream just to hear what's going on while I'm drawing, because I can actually don't have to look at the screen. I can still concentrate and thingy. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, some people are real shook. I can say that now. Yeah. some people are like really trying to shut down, you know, people's voices through intimidation and threats and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's kind of interesting to watch. You know, especially since that the thing they're trying to shut down is people saying that you know children can't be adults. Like you know, children can't be adults, and that's what they want to shut down. That's the thing. I mean, I can understand if it was, you know, something else. Maybe you know, I'd be like, all right, well, fair enough. But when it's stuff like this, I'm like, whoa, it's crazy to get so much hate for such a clear-cut good and bad situation, and then we're made to feel like the bad guys and stuff. So yeah, I'll go into that later probably. So I think this looks pretty good. Just need to kind of do what I've got to do. This is more of a just a thingy. Another thing is going to bring some whites into here as well. And I need to add in a little pattern here. I don't know what pattern. I'll wait because I'm not sure how detailed I want it to go. I don't want it to be, because originally there was pumpkins, and he didn't want pumpkins in there. All right, so I think that looks all right. So what I'll do is I'll go to the other drawing, which is the KESAN, or the farmers protest drawing that I'm doing. Obviously it's larger. I've got a bit done, which is the top. I think it looks pretty good. Got a good technique for the actual trees, which I've first time I've done, and so I think it's turning out. It's not done, but it's turning out pretty good. Like I said, it's a learning curve for me because I haven't really drawn this stuff in colour pencils before. Well, I have in the past, but that's been a long time ago. So you can see here, it is an illusion of leaves, but you can see each leaf has been kind of drawn in up to a point, and I need to just neaten these bits out and take it in now. Same thing here actually. I need to actually pull out white, so it's good to have a nice sharp scalpel. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is going to be the KESAN drawing, which is about the farmers protest in the Punjab, and how the Indian government under Modi is where is that bloody thing? Under Modi is oppressing the farmers. And so yeah, I can't find actual the sketch. It's easy to show the sketch. So here's going to be the iconic picture of the Indian soldier. That side, that soldier being fed. In the middle, a Sikh man, just kind of looking out in kind of like I don't want to say disgust, but let's say a kind of a determined look of like, we're not going to be defeated, because a few things have happened over the last few days, which is kind of like quite disheartening. The Indian government under Modi, because there's protests going on in Delhi, not just Sikhs, it's a farmers protest, and they've kind of like destroyed a lot of the protest tents, and cut the electricity in, and put up all these massive barricades and stuff. So the farmers are kind of in a bit of a predicament at the moment. It's going to be tough. Been there since November, so that's a long time now for them to be stuck in the cold. Remember, although India is normally much hotter than here, obviously, to Indians, the north has a cold winter, because obviously India is the south. The south is very hot, and then the north becomes quite cold during winter. So, but I think for us, the cold that we're talking about is still relatively compared to the UK. Obviously, it's warm. God, where's my bloody pencil gone? It's warm, but to them, 5-10 degrees is freezing for them. It's like, for us, -10 or something. So for them, it's freezing. I think right now, especially at night time and stuff like that, it's cold. That's why the Brits used to go up to the north during the winter times. So near the Punjab and the Kashmir mountains and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Relatively happy with it so far, I think. Yep, I think the face has come out pretty good, man. I mean, it's not, obviously it's not done. fully, but I've got it penciled in. And yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. The face was pretty crucial, so I had to really concentrate. Obviously, the beard isn't done yet. I'm going to add the detail and stuff. But yeah, it's coming along. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, it's kind of like the protest is still kind of ongoing. And hopefully I'll get it done. And in around, I'm hoping like a week, 2 weeks to be reasonable. I've got other stuff to do as well, obviously. I've got other clients, but just, I can't just do this. But I've got to earn a living, man. Got to pay the bills. Oh, yeah, I've got other stuff to do as well. The light is still on. Yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good overall. What I'm gonna do is I just need to kind of like get the beard lines a bit. Yeah, good day today. What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. What is it? Thursday. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You know, some days are just like great. Yep. Especially when, you know, somebody who I'm trying to look for, you can guess the person, somebody with a beautiful voice of an angel, makes a complete freaking boo-boo online. And respect, you goddamn moron. The more you let her speak, the more she's messing up. And she let something out that was like freaking, like when I heard it, I literally was like, punched her ear. I was like, yeah, got her. You know, like when you get Bin Laden, I think when they got Bin Laden, got them, what did they say? I can't remember what it said. Mission accomplished. Obviously, it's not accomplished yet. It's made my life a lot easier. Because it was going to be a lot more difficult to find one person in Birmingham. Not impossible, because the Sikh community is that big, but it's going to be more difficult. Now she said what she said, and I'm not going to say what she said, because obviously if I say it, I'm revealing my chess move, and yeah. Obviously I received a letter as well. Was it yesterday? I think it was. I don't even know what day it is now. What day is it today? Thursday, it could have been Tuesday, I can't remember what day. You know, those goddamn cowards can't face me like men. I have to do it through, you know, attacking women and children, or not children, women and ill people and stuff, and being a goddamn pussy-hole by sending letters. Yeah? Obviously, if anyone that turns up to my property and they don't leave, I do have a protection order on my house, so they said they'll come within 5 minutes, but if you don't leave within that 5 minutes, and I believe the police don't turn up in 5 minutes, and I believe you're a risk to my parents, sorry dude, you know, whatever happens to you, man. Don't start crying when you're 6 foot under, you know, your body's rotting in my garden, yeah? Obviously in self-defense, obviously. Yeah. You can't just walk into someone's house and then expect to walk out when you're an enemy of that person without no repercussions. Probably not the best thing to talk about as I'm doing this. Yeah, I think I've pretty much done what I've got to do. I need to add detail in still. I don't want to go too crazy, because sometimes when it looks too sharp, it's kind of nice to have a bit blurry. Problem is I can't remember what I said in the last video, so I might be repeating myself. I'm pretty sure I said Rihanna tweeted about the Punjab. I'm going to be Punjab. Obviously, remember Sunday, we'll be doing the show Sunday. Yeah, about the farmer situation. Might go into other things like Khalistan and all that kind of stuff as well, obviously, because it's kind of interlinked. And you know, should be having a good panel like Triller, Raindrop, Burps. If other people want to join, email me on the day, and then I'll give you the link. If you're not a troll, I'll let you stay on. If you are, you're gonna get booted. You know, says don't even try it. You know. Big up to Raspic though. I was going to say one thing about Raspic. Yeah, he's actually like, you know, instead of like, you know, going forwards, he's gone backwards in time. He's literally gone backwards in time. He's gone from, you know, being in a Daily Mail and like doing a movement to back to the Lion's Den with the cockroaches in the chat. Yeah, press 1. Yeah, and now that's his kind of level of power. Yeah, bit of a shame. You know, I thought he was making better things of himself, but what can you say, man? He gave it a good try. And like I said last time, I think I said it before, yeah, Raspic. Do you know when it comes to Raspic? It's freaking late in the morning. When it comes to art, yeah, like you was talking about I'm a failed artist. Let me tell you something. The difference between art, yeah, and music, yeah, you're a failed musician. Now, the problem with being a failed musician is this, yeah. Normally, in like certain kind of genres, like, you know, rap and stuff like that, when you're a failed rapper, you know, you got a particular kind of like lifestyle of, you know, when you can make it. Unfortunately, I think you passed it. Yeah, you passed it, Raspic. Sorry, dude. You're actually pretty talented sometimes, I think. I think it sounds pretty good. But with art, there's no real limit to the age. In fact, there's so many cases of people in their freaking, you know, elderly twilight years that they've suddenly made it, you know, or they're dead, so their work suddenly, you know, is resonating afterwards. Now, that's the difference between this. Like, as I get older, you know, you get better, yeah, and you don't have that shelf life with art. So yeah, I may be struggling artist, but so are so many other artists that have now been seen as greats. You know, obviously, you know, the most famous one is obviously Van Gogh when he chopped off his ear. God knows why. Still don't know why exactly he chopped it off. But he did it. What can you say, man? And so, yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to be the famous Van Gogh, because obviously, you know, I don't really even like his artwork, to be honest. To be honest, it's not my kind of thing. Yeah, I've still got time, dude. Whereas your time is up. Sorry, dude. Now, what I'll do, I'll give this a bit of a rest. What I'll do is actually, this drawing now. Obviously, there's a client's one, Concrete Jungle. Another one of my guys on the thingy. Big up to yourself. I think this is gonna be a nice one. Already done this one, obviously. Gotta just get the face a little bit right. I think the rest of it's come out pretty good. You know, the main thing is that, you know, I've got the lightness and stuff. I think the grass turned out quite nice as well. Background, I can tweak it a little bit, but overall it's pretty good. Obviously this as well, got the old original. This is going to be my like kind of, when I do, because I'm trying to create a website and go into things, this will be my kind of stock drawing that I do, and these will be my customer ones. Now this is a really nice one though. Yeah, big up to Concrete Jungle for like emailing me, because the reason being is because I don't want, you know, drawings that are too samey. So you know, when it comes to Sunny's, he's pets a particular way, and this one's so cute. Yeah, this is a different type of pet and a different type of drawing. So it's got a distinct background, as you can see, and so that's what it's going to be. I've added a bit more to the side because the picture's quite narrow, as you can see, like it cuts off there, but what I've done is just going to use, obviously, just expand it out. So yeah, we'll start this one, man. Where's the bloody, what colour do I need? It's important to start with the darkest colour first. So what I'll do is I'll start with a brown here. So let me just zoom in. And so, I mean, I've already done, I kind of put the eyes in, kind of basically at the moment. And what you do is with the colour pencil, you should really start with the darks first, and then put the lights in after. Yeah. For all you novices out there. Okay, so I've kind of drawn the face in now. Yeah, I think colour's a little bit off. Obviously what I do is I roughly draw it in, and then what I'll do is at a later stage I'll add more detail to it. I've got trouble getting the colour of images. So still a learning curve, especially finding the right color, to be honest with you. This is one of the things about doing stuff in color. Finding the right color is kind of problematic. Now, one of the things is that you need to use a scalpel a lot as well. You need to get rid of this bit. The eyes are. That's not actually in the picture. You need to get rid of this as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a tricky situation. Just scrape it off. Okay. Got a bit more into it. So yeah, nice. Got the thingy, little cake or whatever it is on there. I'm not 100% happy with the colour of the thingy, so I think I'm gonna have to order a different colour. I have to rub some of it out because it's not coming out. That colour isn't right, so I'm gonna leave that to the end. Yeah, I mean the drawing, like I said before, it kind of cut off. So what I've done is I've added bits to the side because my paper's wider. So yeah, I mean, I just need to get the colour of the face right. I have to order some colour pencils. So obviously what I'm doing now is just adding the colour of these leaves and stuff around the side. So I think it's obviously it's a Christmas kind of background. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I've talked about before, so if I'm rambling, I do seriously need to get a proper camera set up where I can fast motion stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say something here. There's some real freaking nut jobs online, man. Real nut jobs. Like, some real deluded people. Like, you know, people might say I'm deluded, but at least, you know, if I'm deluded, you can see my face and you know I'm not hiding behind a freaking avatar. And one of the most deluded people I've met so far is a pussy hole called Shiraj. Something, whatever, yeah. Dude, you're a freaking weirdo, man. You must be, I think you might be a next level of weirdo. You're alright, Fuddle of the highest order. Now, this guy is like, thinks he's some kind of documentary maker, like freaking Louis Theroux or freaking Michael Moore. Saying to me, I'm doing a documentary on you, lad. It's coming out in spring. On Channel 4. I think. Dude, let me give you some advice on how to do a documentary for Dude. Firstly, when you want people to interview, yeah, and your title of your you're saying that the documentary is about hate speech and hate preachers, and then when you're trying to get someone to go to your interview, it's probably not a kind of a good tactic to threaten to break my legs before you do that. You know, when you said, Raj, you know, when you're jogging in the park, you know, people break their legs, you know what I mean. You might be your last ever jog. Yeah, I don't think that's a good time. Let me give you some advice on how to kind of like get things. Firstly, you shouldn't threaten to attack, yeah, and break people's legs if you want to interview them. What you should do is to try and ingratiate yourself with your particular target or your people that you, because obviously you want to do a hit job. The reason I know that, because you're so low IQ, you little thicko, and whatever your shitty little documentary is going to be, it's not going to be fair, because you already stated on different comments that you believe that K's right and I'm a disgrace to Sikhi. So you're never going to give me a fair chance. And this is the problem with you, Fudul. You said you've been doing documentaries and stuff for a long time. What you should do here, just for future reference, you lure your subject in, yeah. You don't let it be known exactly what your opinion is, yeah. You can say that you don't agree, but when you get to the stage where you're agreeing with a mental woman from Birmingham, who I'm about to find very soon, there's no way I would ever do your documentary, yeah. Unless you pay me a certain amount. Like, you need to email me, pussy. I'll put the thingy in there. If you give me enough money, I'll consider it. I'll consider it, because you said you'd pay me. So, two bits of advice. Firstly, you do not show your hand about how you're going to do a hatchet job or a exposed, like you're going to literally, you're totally biased straight away because you said it. And secondly, when you're trying to get your subject matter to relax, it's probably best not to tell them that you're going to break their legs while they're jogging. Now, I can't wait to find out who you are. If you're really doing a documentary, yeah, and you're really a documentary maker, I'll ruin your freaking reputation, man. I swear to God. Because I've got so many screenshots and stuff like that of you. I had to go through my previous videos, and the amount of shit you talk. Like, you're obviously a troll, yeah. But if you're true, just say that little chance that you're really serious. Email me. I'll put the email below, yeah. Email me, because I would love to know who you are. And I might actually do your interview if you give me enough money. Obviously, you seem very low IQ, so it could be easy to turn the tables on you. Obviously, as somebody that, you know, does a documentary, you don't control what goes on screen, but I'll do my own recording for myself. I'll get someone to record me so I can show you people the true recording. Let's make it happen, pussy. Let's make it happen, you know. I'm sorry to tell you, dude, but I think you could be the worst ever documentary maker. Ever. God, I can't make this shit up. Imagine Louis Theroux here, or Michael Moore, trying to get, you know, like, because Louis Theroux is an amazing documentary maker. Like, imagine him trying to get, kind of like, what he does is make people feel like they're his friend, yeah, and he acts very dumb and stuff like that. And then he lures them in, and they say the most ridiculous thing. Now, if Louis Theroux was going around threatening to break, you know, people he wants to interview's legs, tells them straight away from the off that he believes that these people are evil people, and he's totally, you know, wants to expose them, there is no way as a documentary filmmaker he could get in there and actually do the documentaries he does, because you've given your hand away. I know 100% because of the comments you've made, Fadul. You said, yeah, that I'm a disgrace to Sikhi and I'm going to expose you. Yeah. Secondly, yeah, when you're doing that, what you've done straight away is that you've shown that there is no way, no matter what you record, because the problem, I've done a documentary before, obviously, you know, that one about my artwork and stuff, and I had a documentary film crew with me for like 4 days, and they recorded so much stuff, yeah, but very minuscule amount of it was actually used. And so this is what documentary filmmakers do. They film a lot, and then what they do, they'll probably even try and lure you in with a kind of false sense of, okay, we're filming all this stuff. They'll let you talk, and then what they do, they'll cut it, and you know, obviously make it out as though, you know, you said X, Y, Z, or out of context. They'll leave all the bits out which are, you know, which might make you look good. And so this is how a lot of these guys, and I'm not saying what they did it with my one, they did a great job in my one, but they could have easily have kind of like, you know, just taken the bad bits and just put the bad bits, even though there wasn't that many. So yeah, I can't believe I'm giving a class in how to make a documentary to somebody. Unbelievable how amateurly stupid these people are. You know, I'm making a documentary about you, Raj. You know, please do an interview. You know, even though, you know, forget about, I said to you a couple of hours ago that, you know, if you go for a jog, it's going to be the last time you ever go for a jog, because, you know, people break their legs, you know, wink, wink. I can't wait to find this guy, especially. Yeah. I can't wait to speak to his, whoever is, if he ever does really do one, man, I'd love to see his resume, see what else he's done. And just see generally, you know, these people are deluded. You know, Channel 4 is going to broadcast a documentary about Raj. Channel 4. All right, fair enough. If I make it on Channel 4, big up to myself, man. Big up to myself. You know? What can I say? Big up to myself. I always wanted to be on Channel 4. You know? You know, even if it's negative, why not? Let's see what it is, man. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, she's kind of coming up pretty cute. It's quite nice and different compared to my other ones. Yeah. Documentary. I think I haven't laughed so hard in the chats. Oh God. Probably a freaking like a 16, 17-year-old with spots. With a freaking like an old Nokia or something phone, and I'm making a documentary on Raj. Gonna be exposing him to Channel 4. In reality, the only thing you're gonna expose is your stupidity and savagery. Yeah, that's it, man. There's some crazy people out there, man. I think one of the most craziest is a real one. Real one, you're such a freaking weirdo, man. I feel sorry for your wife, man. Imagine having a husband that is on the comment sections on every video channels, like whether it's Vellies, whether it's this, all day, Saturday. Yeah, like I've been told that this guy has got divorced, yeah, from his first wife because when he went to court, yeah, the reasons given by the wife was that all he did was talk about me every day. As soon as his eyes opened, Raj said this last night. Raj said this last night. Raj said that. Yeah, and he couldn't even. I mean, literally everywhere he went, yeah, he was talking about me. Like he'd just go to like hospitals when he's in hospital, talk about me to the doctors. When he's going to get, you know, something to eat, he would just randomly start saying, "Oh, Raj said this last night. Did you know that?" No one even knows who I am. But the worst thing I've heard is that he's got erectile dysfunction. Yeah, the only time it works is when he talks about me. Think about that. God, what a pussy, man. I'm not gonna lie, he's one of the weirdest people I've ever met, man. I swear to. I mean, I'm talking about not met, but these comments, because the obsession is so weird. I mean, imagine being obsessed with another man to that degree. That every second or every day, that's all you're talking about is another man. You're just walking around, you're neglecting your wife, you're neglecting your family, and all you're doing is talking about another man all day, wherever you go. I just can't believe it, man. I find it, I mean, it's creepy, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's creepy, but it's hilarious as well when you think about it. Like, just look in the chat, yeah, of any of the streams and just watch real one, yeah, and you will see the most insane kind of like obsession with me. Like every other comment, nearly every comment is just about me. Raj this, Raj this. But I'm gonna say something. When I meet him, and I'm going Luton at some point, I've got an aunt down there. I need to visit her. I used to go. I mean, weirdly, I used to go Luton when I was younger. I just remembered. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't want to say the other area, but it's very close by. But when we went to the Gurdwara and stuff, we used to go to Luton or the Luton shopping centre. So I've been down there loads of times, mate. You know, I used to stay there when I was younger. One of the very few relatives that I'm close to, but I haven't seen for a while because obviously coronavirus and stuff. So I'm going to see him, man, because he said something real disgusting. And obviously he's already threatened to, like he said, yeah, 3 times. He wishes death upon my mother. Then he said he's going to cut my hair off when he sees me. But today was on next level. This is when I know he's the biggest bitch. He was saying that my relative, who got groomed, yeah, and it's a real person, she was a slag, yeah, and in reality, she was just going out with the Pakistani guy. She didn't get groomed. That is literally what the groomers say. Yeah, this is why I believe you, because I know, I've been told, yeah, and I don't want to say who, but there's a Sikh in Luton who used to get Sikh girls, yeah, for Pakistanis, and he used to kind of like, you know, get them to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, to use them as a kind of like their bitch to kind of get the girls in there. And I reckon he's the one. I wouldn't be surprised if it's him, because I've never heard a Sikh ever talk like that before. The only other Sikh I can think is somebody who would say that would do something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it to his own relatives. Seriously, man, this is how low I think of that guy. Nasty individual. Yeah, it's coming out pretty nice. I do like this one because, like I said, the only thing I'm not happy with is the colour of the face. That needs to be adjusted. But I do like the overall theme of it. It's nice, obviously. It contrasts a lot to this one. Yeah, so obviously I want a nice kind of like array of drawings, and then what I'll do is just, you know, as I'm going along, and so with my portfolio, you can see, you understand what I'm trying to do now with my portfolio. Yeah, because I haven't got no pet portraits. You know, Sunny's, we got the Sunny, very different outside, and you got this one, very different, Christmassy feel, quite cute, and then this one here, which is like kittens outside as well. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. Need more, obviously. So like I said, email below if you got a pet that you want me to draw over the next, maybe, I don't know how many more I need a few more. I'll give a big discount basically over the next few weeks, just because I need to build up my portrait. Now if there's any cats out there, yeah, I do need some cats. Yeah, little cats, I need them. Anyway, I think that's enough. Take care.